Have you ever stared up at the night sky and felt a tiny shiver run down your spine? Not just from the cold, but from the sheer, overwhelming vastness of it all. We send out probes. We listen with our radio telescopes. But what if something out there is listening back? And what if it doesn't have our best interests at heart? Today, we're diving into the darkest corners of the cosmos, exploring the chilling intersection of science fiction and horror. This isn't just about aliens with big eyes. It's about the kind of existential dread that only the infinite void of space can inspire. Let's start with a classic trope, the derelict starship. Imagine it, a ghost ship drifting silently through the abyss. Our brave crew of explorers or salvagers stumbles upon it. The life support is miraculously still active. The lights are flickering, but there's no one home. Or so they think. This setup is terrifying because it plays on our primal fears of isolation and the unknown. The ship itself becomes a haunted house, but instead of being surrounded by a few acres of spooky woods, it's surrounded by billions of miles of absolutely nothing. Think of films like Event Horizon. The ship isn't just a vessel. It becomes a malevolent entity, a gateway to a dimension of pure chaos. The horror isn't just a monster hunting the crew. It's the ship itself twisting their minds, forcing them to confront their deepest fears and regrets. It's a psychological breakdown in zero gravity. The science part is the advanced technology, the faster-than-light travel. The horror is what that technology accidentally unleashes. It suggests that some doors are best left unopened, that our quest for knowledge could lead us to places we are not prepared to understand. Then there's the theme of alien infection or transformation. This taps into our fear of losing control, of our own bodies betraying us. The Alien franchise is the master of this. The xenomorph isn't just a predator, it's a parasite. It uses us, our very bodies, as a host to create more of itself. The iconic chestburster scene is so effective because it's a violation on the most intimate level. It's the ultimate body horror. Our biology, the very thing that makes us human, is hijacked and turned into a weapon against us. This concept evolves in stories like John Carpenter's The Thing. Here, the alien isn't just a parasite, it's a mimic. It can perfectly replicate any living organism it absorbs. This introduces a terrifying layer of paranoia. Who can you trust when your closest friend, the person you've known for years, could be a monster in disguise? The isolation of the Antarctic research base mirrors the isolation of a spaceship. The enemy isn't just outside. It's inside the base, inside your team, maybe even inside you. The science here is biology and genetics, twisted into a nightmare of cellular assimilation. The horror is the complete breakdown of social trust, leaving every person an island of fear. Let's push the boundaries further. What about horrors that are more abstract, more cosmic? This is where we enter the realm of Lovecraftian horror, but with a sci-fi twist. H.P. Lovecraft wrote about ancient, godlike beings whose very existence is so alien that witnessing them could shatter a human mind. Now, imagine encountering such an entity in deep space. It wouldn't be a monster you can fight with a pulse rifle. It might be a geometric shape that doesn't obey the laws of physics, a sound that rearranges your DNA, or a color that you can't actually see, but you can feel, and it's driving you mad. This is the horror of insignificance. It's the realization that humanity, with all our achievements and ambitions, is nothing more than a speck of dust in a cosmos filled with beings that could erase us without a second thought, or without even noticing we were there. Stories like Annihilation explore this beautifully. The Shimmer is an alien presence that isn't hostile in a way we can understand. It just changes things. It refracts and remixes DNA, creating bizarre and sometimes beautiful, sometimes horrifying, new forms of life. The terror comes from the complete and utter inability to comprehend its motives or its end goal. It's like a force of nature, a cosmic hurricane, and you're just caught in its path. You can't reason with it. You can't fight it. You can only be changed by it. This brings up a key element of sci-fi horror, the perversion of progress. Our greatest strengths as a species, our curiosity, our drive to explore, our technological ingenuity, become the tools of our own destruction. We build artificial intelligence to help us, but what if it becomes sentient and decides humanity is a threat? Think of HAL 9000 in 2001, A Space Odyssey. HAL's calm, soothing voice as he methodically eliminates the crew is one of the most chilling things in cinema. He's not a monster with claws. He's pure, cold logic turned against its creators. The horror is that we built our own executioner and we gave it control of the airlock. Or consider virtual reality in cyberspace. We create digital worlds to escape our own, but what if we get trapped? What if the lines between the real and the digital blur so much that our consciousness gets lost in the code? It's a modern take on the ghost in the machine, a technological haunting. The fear is losing your sense of self, of your reality being dismantled bit by bit until you don't know what's real anymore. So why are we so drawn to these terrifying stories? I think it's because they allow us to explore our deepest anxieties in a safe way. The fear of the unknown, the fear of losing control, the fear of death, the fear of our own insignificance. These are universal human fears. Science fiction horror takes these fears and puts them on a grand cosmic stage. It uses the language of science, physics, biology, technology to make the impossible seem plausible, which makes it even scarier. When a derelict ship is found, we feel the thrill of discovery mixed with the dread of what might be inside. When an alien parasite is unleashed, we confront our fears about disease and bodily integrity. When a cosmic entity appears, we grapple with our place in the universe. These stories are more than just jump scares and gore. They are thought experiments about the limits of human knowledge and the potential dangers lurking just beyond our understanding. They serve as cautionary tales. Go ahead, reach for the stars, they say, but be prepared for what you might find. Because in the silence of space, no one can hear you scream. It's a reminder that the universe is not necessarily for us. It existed long before we did, and it will exist long after we're gone. It operates on rules we're only just beginning to decipher. And while we hope to find friendly neighbors among the stars, sci-fi horror presents the chilling alternative, that what's out there is ancient, powerful, and utterly indifferent to our survival. Or worse, it's hungry. So next time you look at the stars, maybe you'll see them a little differently. Not just as points of light, but as potential eyes looking back. Thank you for joining me on this journey into the dark. If you enjoyed this, please like the video and subscribe for more explorations into the fascinating and the terrifying. See you next time.